If you're a writer, you've probably suffered from writer's block. And if you've suffered from writer's block, you know that all you want to do is figure out how to get out of it as quickly as possible. But you might also wonder, what the heck causes this anyway? So today we're going to talk about one of the things that might cause writer's block and what you can do about it. Hi, I'm Allison, author, yoga instructor, and creative warrior, and I have been fascinated to learn how much yoga and creativity can be interconnected. It's one of the main reasons I started this brand and this channel, to talk about how yoga can help you feel more creative. And throughout my yoga studies, I learned about these energetic centers located along the center of the body, right along the spine, called chakras. These energetic centers all influence a different type of energy that is constantly flowing throughout the body. And when balanced, each type of energy from each chakra flows freely and we become fairly balanced beings. When blocked, that energy gets stuck. So what does this have to do with writing? Bear with me. The sacral chakra, located right behind your abdomen near your belly button, is known as the creative chakra, or the home of your creativity. When this chakra is balanced, we feel free to express ourselves. We feel flexible and creative. We have creative energy flowing freely throughout our bodies, stemming from this sacral chakra. When it's blocked or underactive, we might feel fatigued or insecure or not our authentic selves. Worst of all, we might not feel creative or inspired. Sound familiar? Sounds a lot like writer's block, huh? So it stands to reason that if our sacral chakra, our center of creativity, is blocked, we might experience writer's block. So what causes writer's block? Probably a lot of different things, a lot of different factors go into writer's block, but the sacral chakra being blocked or unbalanced could be a very large factor. So how do you know if your sacral chakra is blocked? While chakras might be energetic centers, they can also impact our bodies in very real, tangible ways. So if your sacral chakra is blocked, you might start to feel it physically. And it might manifest and show up as sexual and reproductive health issues, urinary problems, so urinary tract infections or kidney problems, hip, pelvic, or low back pain. And on the more emotional side, you might feel an inability to express yourself. You might feel lonely, you might feel anxious, you might feel a constant fear of betrayal. And all of these things make it very hard to put ourselves out there and create. So what can you do if you think your sacral chakra is blocked and it's causing you to have writer's block? I'll tell you. Here are a few ways you can fight writer's block by unblocking your sacral chakra. First, get creative with your creativity. Now bear with me, that might sound a little confusing, right? If your sacral chakra is blocked and you're not feeling creative or like you can't express yourself, how are you going to get creative with your creativity, and what the heck does that even mean? Don't worry, I'll explain. So if you're a writer, your creative outlet is always writing. But if you're suffering from writer's block, sitting down to try to write is only going to stress you out and make things worse. So get creative. Try a different creative outlet for a little while. For example, I recently bought roller skates. So sometimes if I'm feeling like I need something different, if I need to get out and move, I get out my roller skates and I head to the rink or head outside depending on the weather. And And just by allowing my brain and body to express itself in a different way than it's used to, it can help start to let that energetic energy flow more freely throughout the body, if that makes sense. So if you're a writer, you can try things like coloring, maybe painting, maybe some crochet or needlework, or just go out for a walk. Just try something that feels different, that feels new, and allows you to still express yourself in a way that doesn't involve sitting down and writing the words, because that can get hard. So another way to start to unblock your sacral chakra and let your creative energy flow is to use affirmations or meditations. So each chakra has an affirmation associated with it, and the affirmation for the sacral chakra is I feel. So whether you are a regular meditator or not, you can try this by just finding a quiet space where you know you won't be disturbed and you have at least a couple of minutes. Doesn't even have to be a long amount of time, 30 minutes or anything like that. It can be about 5 minutes. Find a comfortable space where you can sit upright, so you don't want to be like relaxed or bent over or even laying down. You can lay down if you're 100% sure you're not going to fall asleep. So sit just like I'm sitting now, and all you need to do is repeat the affirmation, I feel, and then see what comes up. There's no pressure for anything to come up after that. So if you think or whisper, I feel, and nothing comes up, that's okay. Just keep repeating it while you breathe freely, naturally. Don't have to force yourself to do any kind of complicated breathing. Just breathe naturally. Maybe on an inhale, you breathe in through the nose, and on an exhale, you breathe out the words, I feel. And the point is to just see what comes up. See what you start to feel and pay attention to where your mind goes and how your body feels. And that's it. You're just inviting your body to start expressing itself and allowing it to feel what it's going to feel. And eventually you can start to work this affirmation into a meditation or use other meditations and affirmations that will also help to stir up creativity and creative feelings. So if you're feeling a lack of inspiration, you can use the affirmation, I am inspired, in a meditation. How does that work? Just head to my playlist right on this channel of creativity meditations. Find I am inspired and push play, and I will walk you through it. All it really involves is just sitting quietly, breathing, and allowing yourself to focus on the words, I am inspired. But if you're new to meditation, just use the meditations I have in that playlist as a guide. You could also use the affirmation, I am brave, especially since a blocked chakra can leave you feeling fearful, or I am in control. And I have meditations using both of those affirmations in that playlist. And of course, yoga can help you unblock your sacral chakra and start feeling creative again. Like I said, it was when I discovered that yoga can impact your creativity and help you feel more creative that I knew I had to share that with the world and the creative community, because I don't think it's really that well known. So yoga poses, specific yoga poses that help open the hips, can help unblock that creative chakra. So if you think about where that chakra is located, it's right behind our belly button, right where the reproductive organs are located. So it makes sense that it's the center of creativity because it's also where life gets created. So doing yoga poses that help nurture or open that area behind our belly button, through our hips and through our pelvis, can really help to open up that chakra. also why a blocked sacral chakra can impact sexual energy. So if you want to explore how yoga and yoga poses can help you feel more creative, unblock your sacral chakra, and fight writer's block, you can do that right on this channel. I have a playlist of yoga flows specifically designed to help you feel more creative and get creative energy flowing. I will put the link to that playlist in the description below, and you can find the flow that fits for where you are at this moment. There are flows for focus, flows for creative energy, flows to help you wake up, and flows to nourish your creativity. So thank you so much for joining me today, warriors. I hope this information was helpful. I hope you learned something about creativity, and I hope you will continue to join me right here on this channel as we fight for our creativity. Make sure to like this video if you found all this information helpful, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.